Hello. Welcome to the NFT Studio 24 podcast interview. For today's session, Umeh Chinonye Maryjane, aka the Crypto Iron Lady, and Hinza Asif from NFT Studio 24 will be joining us to discuss the importance of Metaverse and Web3 education. Now, Studio 24, NFT Studio 24 is a media news website. It is a global media platform dedicated to empowering the emerging world of blockchain and Web3. Our vision is to help highlight companies and individuals' contributions to the industry in hopes to convey the right message to our global audience. NFT Studio 24 will be soon be launching a Metaverse Awareness Program in Africa, Japan, Vietnam, Pakistan, and India to help educate students and adult learners about Web3 and Metaverse. We believe education is the key to development, and NFT Studio 24 is offering certificates of experience and research to learners. So, what you have to do is simply sign up with NFT Studio 24, read, research different case studies on the website, pass the exam, you would receive your certificate in the future. So, today we have Umeh Chinonye Maryjane. She is a blockchain content and brand strategist at Women in DeFi, based in Nigeria, Africa. She has a rich background in public speaking and women empowerment. Also, we have Hinza Asif. She's the head of content strategy at NFT Studio 24. She has been working in the Web3 industry for a very long time now. And as a content strategist, she deeply understands NFT Studio 24's vision for Web3 and Metaverse. So, I have questions for Mary Jane. I think I'm going to be asking Mary Jane first. Mary Jane, are you hearing me? Mary Jane, are you hearing me? You have to unmute your mic. Okay, I think I'm just okay. Yes, she's hearing me. Okay, so Mary Jane, Nigeria is one of the leading countries in Africa, when it comes to crypto and blockchain adoption. So, as a Nigerian, as an African, what is your vision for Web3 in Nigeria and, maybe the whole of Africa? I think I think Mary Jane is off, so I think I'm just going to ask you. I think there's a lot of network problems. This is Nigeria, and also I'm just going to go over to Hinza. Hinza, okay. I think the first question I'm going to ask you is about the Metaverse Awareness Campaign, right? So NFT Studio 24 is on a mission to educate 3 million people about Web3 and the metaverse with the Metaverse Awareness Campaign, of course, right? Including Africans. So, why do you think this initiative is important for Africans? And, how do you think that we can benefit from this program?
Okay. First of all, sorry, maybe there's some technical issues with Mary Jen, so she will be
Yes.
back soon. And
Mm-hmm.
the second thing is that, um, as you explained, the NFT Studio is a news platform. We are trying to provide the best awareness program regarding the NFT, Web3, Metaverse. And the important thing is that the Metaverse and Web3 in Japan is going so fast. So we have a very tough language barriers because it's everything in Japanese technology. It's a new technology. Blockchain is totally different, so it's different from our concept and thinking. So in this point of view, in this point, that we are creating the awareness metaverse for all awareness campaign. And as my I have lots of Africans employed in our organization, most of the content writer, but we are trying to find out the best African IT developers too. So in this case, we need to educate the people first. So that's why we are choosing the country Africa, because the, yeah, people in Africa are so much have potentials. They are very committed to their work, and they are very hardworking. Because it's my personal experience, because most of the people related to me. So it's my personal experience with the African peoples. So
Yes, we are
yeah,
very hardworking.
yeah, I know that. And they are very potential. They have very potential. So in this case, I'm interested to, we are going for that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's very great. That's a very great initiative. And while you were speaking, I heard you talk about metaverse for all. Like, you're including everybody, you're including Africans, and you just obviously said Africans are very, very hardworking. So can you tell me, or tell our viewers, tell our listeners how they can adopt the metaverse in their professions? Do you need to learn it all over from, do you need to start from the scratch, or is it something you can just adopt to what you're already doing? you
Yeah,
know
this is very important question. I must say, because if I'm trying to explain this question in detail, we need a complete one day. So I'm trying to answer the question in a very short way. In the start, in my personal experience and my team experience, we have a content writer from Africa. They have a very good skills because they know about the crypto trading and blockchain, but they don't know completely about the Web3 and Metaverse. What the Web3 doing, the Metaverse doing. In the first step, you have to go to the NFT Studio 24 website, sign up as a member, and you don't need to pay anything. You just sign
okay.
up and just spend 15 minutes per day. Try to read some daily to daily routine news, and try to read case studies, because the metaverse right now, we don't have a institutes, we don't have a universities, but we have a case studies. We can learn from our case studies. Case studies example, we can learn this case studies of the CryptoPunk. We can learn from Cool Cats and other NFT projects, and we also can going for the metaverse, different metaverse world, something Mana, Sang. So we need to learn the case study first. We need to read them, and after, that's why we are going to set this some question sessions. When the reader complete the case study, they, if they want, they understand something, and they want to exam, they can conduct the exam online and get the certificate. So if he want to go work in any Web3 company, so they can mention that I'm already have a knowledge about these all things. So this, and more important point is that the Web3 is not only for the developers and the content writers. It is for
Yeah.
all, even doctor, engineer, whatever you are. You, if you learn this technology, you can add this technology in your own business. So in it, actually, the problem is that uh, every new technology, once they come, the America, Europe, Japan use this technology, and after the 5 to 10 years, we can get this technology as a consumer. We not use this technology as a businessman.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to, and my team trying to do this, that we go and provide the awareness education to our people, so
Right.
we can work as a businessman, not as a just like a consumer. So this is that.
That's great. What I'm hearing you say is that all you need to do is go to the website nftstudio24.com, and sign up, and all you have to do is just read and study and research case studies, right? And then afterwards you can write an exam, right? That's so easy.
That's so easy. That's so easy. But just you need to spend only 15 minutes per day. It's very important for us. This
Okay.
15 minutes very important because this is very new technology. If we understand this technology, we can involve this technology in our businesses, in our career, whatever we are. We don't need to be just a designer or developer. And the more important
Yeah.
thing is that right now the smart contract job is the creating the smart contract or blockchain is very important job, and most it's mean only few people, just like a 500 people knows that how to create a smart contract. Otherwise most of the people don't understand these things. So we need to learn this technology first.
Yeah, we really need to, because before now, and I know a whole lot of people think that when you talk about NFTs, when you talk about NFTs, and the metaverse is just for programmers or, people in the,
Yes, yes.
IT people, the tech people. And then you're just trying to tell me that anybody, it's like metaverse for all.
Metaverse for all. So
Yeah. Okay, well that's interesting. So we all know that the demand for metaverse professions and experiences will increase in coming years, right? Because tech is the future. I always tell people tech is the future. So
tech is the
how do you think people can gain experience in the metaverse through this metaverse awareness program?
First, in the first stage, we are trying to get the 30 million people. The 30 million people is just the small amount of the people we are trying to get in this uh, technology. But if the 30 million people educate themselves in this technology, Web3, what is Metaverse, how they works, and how we add this technology in our own businesses, in our own career. So we have a very as you say, we can do anything if we understand this point. So in our experience, the profession, we the demand is unstoppable. We can't imagine about that. The demand is unstoppable. Just we have an iPhone right now, but the iPhone is a very old technology. But right now we are the consumer of the iPhone. We use the iPhone
Mm-hmm.
as a consumer. We paid for the applications, but we don't work as a businessman in the iPhone company. So in that point, I just suggest that we need to learn this first. If we learn this, we understand this, we can do anything in our career. Yes.
Yeah. So what you're saying, or what I'm understanding, is that it's not, we're also educating people at NFT Studio 24. It's not just about telling people how to be consumers of technology. We're also trying to tell them how they can monetize, this skill, this experience, this
Yes, yes,
knowledge that they
yes.
actually have. That's fascinating. Okay. I also wanted to ask you a question. So about the Metaverse Awareness Program, what can we anticipate, from this? Because, according to what you said, you're already in Japan, you're in other countries, and then now you want to expand into Africa. So as Africans, what should we anticipate?
First of all, first of all, it's not only the African, the every viewers who is listening are us right now. Uh, just understand the news, just understand the case studies of this topic, because as right now we just read the news. Oh, the picture is sold in 3 million. The CryptoPunk is sold in 3,000 Ethereum. We just read this. We don't
Mm-hmm.
understand the point that why. What was the
Why?
background? Yeah, what was the background? What was the technology behind this? What was the theme behind this? So this is the baby step of the to enter this industry. You need to understand the case studies. Right now, we don't have a university. As I told you, we don't have institutes. We have a
Yes.
case studies and we have some informations. But unfortunately, most of the informations are wrong. Most of them. We just read some basic information that we sold something. You meant your picture and you get the thousand of dollars. So these all information are wrong. The basic thing is that the smart contract is important. What is ENS? Ethereum name service. What is Ethereum name service? How can we work in? Is it a one name identity? What is the meaning of one name identity in Web3? So these are the main points we need to understand. So in this, the first step is that you need to educate, you need to learn first. You need to spend only 15 minutes.
Yeah. We need to educate, because as you said, right now there are no universities, there are no institutes, there are no trainings for Web3
No.
because maybe people are still trying to learn, right? But then I believe that maybe in a decade or even before a decade, you know, there will be some sort of organized training about
Yes.
this, Web3 and the metaverse. But right now, what we can do to be one of the first people to
We
profit out
should,
of.
yeah, we should be the first 303 million people are the first businessmen. Actually, the first 3 million people in this program, they are the
Mhm.
future of the businessmen. They are
Yeah,
the
the
businessmen.
pioneers.
Yeah, they are the pioneers. They are the we can imagine these 3 million people can create thousand millions of jobs to others. So these are the first step, and the important thing is in Singapore, the Metaverse University is just launched, but as you know,
Wow.
but expensive. It's all
Definitely.
expensive. So
Definitely.
most of the people cannot afford. So
Yes.
how if we can't afford, then how can we learn? Or if we not learn, then we are always we are always forget other things. We are just like a consumer, we just use these things. We are not be
Mhm.
entrepreneur, we are not be a pioneer. So
Wow, that's interesting. I mean, if there's a university already in Singapore and since it's very expensive, it means you're just trying to make rich people richer. But then this platform is trying
yes,
to make everyone rich,
yes.
and that is very good and very interesting. Okay, I wanted to ask maybe one last question, except I come up with some other question. But what advice, would you want to give our viewers or listeners, people who already have invested in the Web3 or the metaverse, entrepreneurs, emerging creators? What one advice can you just, give to them? What message do you want to give to them?
Actually, we interpret the NFT in a very wrong way. Most of the people understand the NFT that if we taking the picture or we have any digital art, we can put in as an NFT and we get money from OpenSea or some other platform. We have a just one concept. We don't have any other concept. But I suggest my all youngsters, stakeholders, viewers that we have to understand the concept of this technology first. We
You
should
need to
ex-
understand.
we should spend 15 minutes, and we don't focus on the picture is sold in million of dollars. No, find the reason, find the case study. In the Web3 and Metaverse industry, we call say the utility. What is the utility of this project? So we try to learn that how to understand the utility of the project. What is the mean of? I don't recommend anyone that buy the land, send land, buy the mana land. I don't recommend anyone right now, but you have to learn first. Then you can spend in any way. And the second thing is that right now in Metaverse and Web3, we need a developer, we need a designer, we need a photographer, we need a content writer, video editor, a game developer. and we need a community manager. Even you can't imagine, we need a gym instructor too.
Wow.
We need a doctor in Metaverse and Web3.
Wow.
So this is for all.
So
So
many opportunities.
we have so many opportunities. So if you are in any field, you just spend 15 minutes per day. But at least 15 minutes you need to be spent in this technology. Yes.
Oh, I think my key takeaway is spend 15 minutes on researching case studies about the metaverse and Web3, and ask the question why.
Why? Follow
Always
the
ask the
technology.
question why.
Yes, and the good point is that when you understand this, so if you understand the technology and you want to get job in any institute or in any organization, how you get the job? Does
Mm-hmm.
someone ask you for the experience? How much you have
Yes,
so
I think.
we will provide you the certificates.
Okay.
If you learn it, if you understand the concept of the project, if you
Mm-hmm.
read about the review of any project, so you can apply for the exam and get the certificate. So you will be the in the future you will be the expert in that field.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to lie. On Fiverr, there are a lot of people who come to me and say, "Do you know anything about NFTs?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, I just have the basic information," and then they just go. So there are people who are looking for people with this skill.
Because in this side I told you, African people have so much potential. They are very
Hmm.
hardworking. My most of the team member never give up. I always
Yes.
when I told them that this content is not good, you need to improve them. They go and they wrote it again and again.
Hmm.
So we just need a proper guideline. We just need a proper guideline.
Oh, thank you so much, Hinda. Thank you for giving us your time. I learned a lot, and I'm sure our viewers, our listeners have learned a lot too. And I'm sorry Mary Jane was not able to join us. I'm thinking technical issues.
Hopefully next time she will be
Yes,
joining us again.
yes. Hopefully, because I really want to hear what she has to say, especially because she's a member of Women in DeFi, right? So I really want to hear her own points,
Yeah,
her
sure. Next time.
perspective.
Next time
Mhm.
she will come again. So maybe it's a technical issue, but next time she will comes again.
Yes, that's. This was very very interesting. This was very very interesting. And as I said, if you want to if you want to learn more, you can just sign up with NFT Studio
24.
24.com.
Yes.
Sign up, read and research the different case studies, and you can write your exams and
And
pass it. So you can write the exam.
more
Mm-hmm.
important things, if we are the part of 33 million people, the community of 3 million people,
Mm-hmm.
we can't imagine what we do. The 3
Yeah.
million people, if they work together, so
Hmm.
what we do next?
Yeah.
We can do anything.
I definitely want to be one of the first 3 million, because recently I've learned that I think I was watching one interview, and I think it was Gary V when he was talking about crypto and all. And he said, "You see what happened to the internet when it came? A lot of people, were in doubt. And right now, everybody can't do without the internet."
Yes.
Right. So if the people who are enjoying and making so much money out of it right now, the people who started from the beginning, same, so I want to definitely be one of the 3 million people who are going to,
Thank you so much.
you
Thank you so
know, thank you so much, Hinza. Thank you so much. And, I can't wait to talk to you next time if you would have
much.
the.
Sure. Next time we will again.
Yes. So thank you, viewers. Thank you, listeners, for paying attention. I'm sure you really enjoyed. If you have any questions, just go to our website, nftstudio24.com. and you have all your questions answered. So until next time, be
Bye bye.
well. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.